I first got the call from Maestro Joanne Falletta, I think it was early last year, early 2014. And she had just kind of mentioned to me if I'd be interested in the project because, she was thinking of talking with Dr. Byron Yasui about writing the piece. And as soon as she mentioned Dr. Yasui's name, of course, I think the world of Dr. Yasui.
And I had a hard time composing this piece because, number one, I've never written seriously for the ukulele. Number two, for ukulele and orchestra, which has a built-in balance problem. And number three, they wanted a piece that was between 20 and 25 minutes long, and that's a long time.
Of course, there are a lot of physical challenges. It's a very long piece, and there are passages within the piece that, require a lot of stamina and endurance.
I know him and his ability, and I know the ukulele somewhat, so I figured, well, I could really try and do all kinds of crazy things, and I know he'll be able to do it. The subtitle is Campanella. A campanella is Italian for bells, which is in classical guitar playing, which I also play. In classical guitar playing, campanella refers to this, it's otherwise known as a la harp technique, where you let all the strings ring so that you have a sonic blur.
So it requires you to play every note on a different string. So for example, if I were playing like a D minor, if I were playing these notes, right? That's normally how you would play them. And notice the notes don't ring over each other. In the campanella style, you would play this scale like this. See? Versus has a very, very different sound.
You have notes overlapping each other. It's like playing the piano with a sustain pedal down. It's just a blur.
Well, the idea of campanella is so important to this piece because it makes this concerto specific to the ukulele.
We all know that he's a great ukulele player, a technician and everything he can play, but musicians would appreciate this. He is also a great musician. He catches on fast. He's a quick learner. I don't think people give him enough credit for that, the musicianship. It is historic. I don't think any serious piece of music has been written for the ukulele with orchestra. And even if it has, not in this contemporary art style.
I kind of wish I wasn't the one playing the piece so I could just go and watch someone else do it.
It's scary now because, it's untested, it's never been performed, so I don't know what it sounds like when you put together with the orchestra. That's a scary feeling. It could bomb, it could, I don't know what it's going to be like at first reading. I'll probably be sweating bullets.
Every day I'm discovering something new about the piece and something new about this instrument and something new about myself and Dr. Yasui.
When people hear, oh, there's a piece for ukulele that's going to be played with the symphony, they might be thinking, I'm sure, commercial music and pop music, and not something like this. So the audience members might be in for a surprise.